You're watching Virginia This Morning.
Hi, welcome back. So excited. Fall is going to be here before you know it, and today we're making a comforting treat perfect for the fall season.
That's right. Our good friend of the show, Shane Rogers, is back with us today with apple pie cookies.
Yeah, hello.
I didn't know what else to call them.
I didn't know what else to call them. There's a marketing plan right there.
They're really creative, but the title, not so much.
But you know what? It's piquing our interest.
Right? Who doesn't want to try one of those?
Okay.
So here we have about 3 apples, and they've been diced up fine. You're not going to slice these like you would for a regular apple pie, and we left the skin on because
And
it's
they're
delicious.
red and green.
Red and green. So
yeah, it's
so
color,
there's some
baby. It's
there's
in
color,
color. Yeah.
but also the green ones are a little tart, the red ones are a little sweet, and we're going to go from there. Preheat your oven to 350, and we're going to start with some sugar, about 3/4 cup of granulated sugar.
Okay.
And I mentioned to Shane when I walked over here, Greg, with that granulated sugar with the lights here in the studio shining on it, it's kind of shimmering. I went,
It's special sugar.
I like
Just like Shane's personality.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Pinch or 2 of salt, because you always want a little salt with the
Salt.
sweet. It's going to bring out the sweet. We're going to do the juice of 1 lime, but I think I'm only going to use half of this one because it's really big.
Lime and salt. Never would have thought those ingredients were going
Well,
into apple pie cookies.
The citrus
Each
is
has
going
its own job,
Yeah,
doesn't it,
exactly. The lime is going to keep the apples from turning too brown. And then we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon because
course we do.
every apple pie needs some cinnamon, and kind of do that to taste. And we're going to do some fresh nutmeg.
all right, I saw that little nutmeg nut there.
Yeah.
And this thing, and I'm going. How many times have you scraped your fingers doing this?
I don't scrape my fingers.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
your other co-host does, but this one does not. Jessica has a rough go on this, but anyway.
Yeah, not me.
not you.
I saw that tool as well, Bill, and I thought the same thing. It's like, I hope she doesn't ask us to do
No.
make any nutmeg shavings.
No. That's all. We leave that to the pros. Anyway, just be careful with it. Fresh nutmeg tastes so much better than the
Yeah.
stuff out of the can. I always thought I didn't like it, but I do. And then we're going to use 2 things to thicken it. We've got a couple of tablespoons of, actually 1 tablespoon of cornstarch.
Okay.
And that's going to thicken it when it starts to bubble away. And we're going to use what my grandma used to use, which makes me a little nostalgic. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of instant tapioca out of the little red box in the store.
tapioca,
And that's
okay.
why we have to mix the apples up first.
That's the
because it needs
secret
to,
ingredient,
It
isn't
makes
it?
kind of like an apple jelly kind of in there. And so this needs to sit for a couple minutes before we bake it. So that's why we're doing this first. So we're going to give this a good mix.
How many cookies do you think this will make?
This will
Roughly
make them 18 maybe.
18 cookies?
Yeah, thereabouts.
And the instant tapioca, you can buy that at the store?
You can
I've never
totally
even
buy it in the
seen that.
baking section. It's in a little red box. It's we've always had it in my mom's kitchen and my grandma's kitchen and whatever. And it is a little harder to find than it was when I was younger, but you can totally find it if you look for it.
Honestly, fall is wafting out of that
It
bowl.
is. It totally is, right?
now.
Doesn't it smell great?
Yeah.
So then we're going to make a little topping for this, and we've got 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
We've got 1/4 cup of flour, and
And we're going to put all of these ingredients on our website at
we'll have a recipe up.
wtbr.com/VTM.
So we're going to mix this up, and we've got 3
You just
tablespoons.
smushing that all in there together?
Yeah, it's like a apple crumble topping or something like
Oh.
that. So a little bit of butter, a couple tablespoons of butter. And
This is
does-
getting better and better right now, Bill.
Right?
Butter makes everything
So,
better.
Greg, you want to start cutting some
Sure.
rounds for the cupcake bottoms or the cookie
Absolutely.
bottoms? Just press it down. It's just a 2.5-inch biscuit cutter that'll fit nicely in the bottom.
put them-
And the last 3 are open.
There we go.
And we're going to use some liners today because we don't want to be spending our Labor Day digging
No.
the cookies out of the muffin tin. These are little parchment paper liners that totally make your life a whole lot easier.
They really do, huh?
Right?
Less cleaning, more eating.
Right. And it's so simple, and then they still look beautiful.
Where
And
can we
so
get one of these little contraptions?
This is a biscuit cutter. Find it at Walmart. It's totally easy, and it's going to come with a bunch of them, so you have lots of different
look at that.
sizes. So good. So you've got those done. Actually, we're going to save this for just a little bit later.
Okay.
And so this is when we get specific.
What, that wasn't specific before?
No, because you don't want to overdo. It's really easy to overdo. So I'm going to give you the teaspoon, and I'm going to use the tablespoon, and you're going to put literally just a rounded tablespoon in these.
Oh, this really is a
And
little
so,
crumble.
and so put the
Right on
crumble on
top?
top. Yep,
Okay.
just a little teaspoon of it.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And remember, your oven is preheated to.
Greg, you're putting too much
This,
on it.
Greg is always too much, but it's all right. Too much of Greg is
I
just
have
right.
no idea whether he's putting too much.
This
or
is
not.
like
I'm just
the
giving him a hard time.
this is like the Model T.
It's like Lucy or
Conveyor
something. I don't know.
belts,
Yes. Anyway.
Where's the wine that we can crush?
Exactly. All right, that's cool. We're good. We're gonna pop these
One more,
in
I
the
just have
oven.
one
Do
more.
one more.
Okay.
And so because I have a little leaf cutter at home, I totally made a leaf cutter.
Of course, she has a leaf cutter at home.
Right?
Bill.
Why not? Right?
Yeah. Well,
so
yeah, you gotta
we're
get
gonna
ready for
pop.
fall.
Right? Exactly.
leaf
You
cutter.
can't not have a leaf cutter come fall. So we're gonna pop these in the 350-degree oven,
Okay.
and we already have our finished
What kind of
ones.
leaves are those? Are those fig leaves?
Those are apple leaves.
Apple leaves.
Of course, they're apple leaves. What else would they be?
That's an awful small fig leaf there, Bubba.
Right. Exactly. So they come out
Oh,
of
I'm
the
not
oven.
going there.
They're delicious. They're brown. They've been in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Keep an eye on it because
Yeah.
they will get overcooked. But these are not. And see how easily they pop out of there? You could be digging it out of that, and you don't want to do
no
that.
cleaning.
No cleaning. No cleaning at all.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're
No
welcome.
cleaning and more eating.
More eating. Greg was
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
there you
thank
go.
darling. Oh.
Oh,
See?
where is the glass of milk? That is
Yeah, wouldn't that be
amazing.
perfect?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
an
shame.
apple pie cookie.
Grab and go.
And then
And
you really
need
don't.
20 of these.
Yeah.
It'll be
Right.
fine.
Well, I don't know.
I was going to say you don't feel guilty eating one,
No,
but
no, but Bill
he's
wants
gonna have
20. Bill can have 20, right?
But it only makes 18. Hey,
Remember about.
Chef Shania, thank you so much.
You're
It's
welcome.
always a pleasure, folks. We're going to post the recipes to these show and our website a little bit later on today. Just head online, go to WTVR.com/VTM. Shane, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Jess, going to send some over to you.
Well, not really.
No.